This is Antonio with Enhanced Movements, coming at you with our Movement Mondays. Today we're talking about modifying movements. This is a conversation that we consistently have with all of our clients and all of our patients because they're active and they want to stay active regardless of the pain or the discomfort that they're feeling right now, okay? So we're going to use an example and just kind of lay out how we would go through this conversation. Back pain being one of the main things that we do see in our office and the things that we're helping people rehab or get through, we're going to use that as an example. So we're going to say someone's coming in and they have back pain, right? So then we ask, what are the triggers, what are the movements that trigger this back pain? And an example would be back squats, okay? So if someone is in a class, CrossFit, boot camp, or anything like that, and they're doing back squat, this seems to be the main trigger, okay? Now, we break this down, and we ask, well, what's the intention of doing a squat, right? It's to build some core strength. Obviously, it's a compound movement, so it's really a full body movement, but it's definitely working legs, right? So we break this down, and we say, okay, this is a squat, right? What other forms of squats are there that might not trigger your back pain? And what we tend to find is goblet squats tend to be a pretty safe movement, especially for those with back pain. Now, you're not able to load it up maybe as much as your back squat, but you can still get a lot of benefit. So we have a squatting movement that we're going to say, well, let's try goblet squats, right? And or you might even find that front squats feel a little bit better based on where that weight's distributed on how that back feels. Now, that being said, we're saying back squats, we're also going to ask, well, at what percentage of your 1 rep max or at what weight do you tend to find that this triggers more, right? Obviously, we tend to find that the heavier loads may or may not trigger some other people, right? So instead of going to the side, we can say, well, maybe we still do our back squats, but we're going to decrease and maybe go down and, decrease our percentage of what we're actually lifting to see if that also changes it. So again, this is just one example of how we would say we're going to modify movements to allow this individual to still train and feel like they're getting somewhere with their training while we're dealing with a little bit of this, this pain that they're having. Now, obviously, we're going to dive into this and look at the movement mechanics and all of that to see if there's any potential faults or discrepancies that might be adding to that, but this will allow them like, hey, I still want you going to class, I still want you participating, I still want you to be in your social environment, which is going to create a lot of benefit for you, but we're going to be working on these things. Maybe we just go to the side a little bit and change it up, and or we're doing the same thing, but we're just going to drop down that weight. So this allows you, again, to keep going. You don't have to sit and rest. You just need to have a better idea of a plan on how to modify the movement. So if you have any questions about this, or you have something going on, you're frustrated about not being able to go back to your classes, or you just feel like you're like spinning these loops, you get hurt and then you wait, you get hurt and then you wait, please feel free to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram, or our YouTube. You're more than welcome to give me a call, 303-520-8974. And then if you have a buddy who's also going through this, please feel free to share this video with them because I know it's helped a lot of our patients and clients, and I'm sure it can help them as well. So thanks again for watching, and we're looking forward to talking with you guys next time.